Got yourself something funky.
Hello.
Me and you. That sounded like I said menu.
No, I heard the me and you.
It's all right. Thought I'd said
It
menu.
is indeed us too.
Evening, Stu. Stu Walker's in there tagging away.
Yeah, we got a Stefan as well.
And Stefan's there, yep. Evening.
Not seen anyone else yet, but I'm sure they'll turn up.
Hello.
How y'all doing today?
Not too bad. I haven't had any chocolate, so...
Oh, you haven't had any chocolate?
No, not a single piece.
I've had plenty of chocolate orange.
I've just found out that I do have a dark chocolate orange.
Oh. Nice.
Is it wise
Hey,
eating chocolate orange before you're about to start eating spicy stuff?
Well, I mean, it's milk chocolate, so it'll help in the long run.
Yeah, me and more of it about you won't be able to taste it properly because it's chocolate orange. The orange is quite pungent.
Oh, I'll have a sip of my milk then, clear my mouth a little bit.
Why not? I'll do the same.
Maybe get some of that popping candy out of there as well.
I'm going to go in a big full screen so we can see close up of what you've got this week.
Dong, dong, dong. Wait, do I have a Zoom? I feel like I had a Zoom, but I forget if I actually do. 1 second. Is this a Zoom? That is a Zoom, but it's a Zoom in the wrong place. How about this one? Is this a Zoom? Oh, it's a Zoom out. Oh.
I think it's because your camera needs lowering down, but you can't.
No, because I'm literally tapping on top of my computer right now.
Yeah.
I will be changing my setup soon, don't worry, but
we'll go about
the best I can do for the time being.
All right, so
the first thing I want to talk about is you saw this nacho cheese sauce last week. I've been trying it out throughout the week. I don't know how well you can see because it's sadly been on its side a little bit, so it's got all the way up, but I had settled into about there. I'm about halfway through the bottle. I've been using it on just about everything throughout the week. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work. On just about everything, you didn't find anything it worked with.
Well, it's stuff like enchiladas, right? You throw it on that. You expect the cheese will go with the cheese. No, it's just sharp and vinegary even after you've cooked it. The main thing I found it went quite well on was a tomato and mascarpone pasta sauce. I'm like, okay, this is cheesy, it's rich and tomatoey, it's creamy. It needs something red chili and acid to go with it. And that's what this works quite nicely as. But it doesn't bring the nacho cheese flavor it's supposed to. That just hides in any meal you put this in.
Did you try it on pizza?
No, I haven't had pizza this week, I'm afraid. But I wouldn't expect it to go that well. Maybe the acid with the cheese on the pizza a bit, but just it doesn't do the thing it's meant to do.
No.
It doesn't give you that powerful fake cheese flavor.
At least you did give that one a very, very good try because obviously you've been trying it on virtually everything all week.
Yeah.
Sadly. But
yeah. Real shame because, well, I did have a bit of one of the other ones that I didn't bring up with me today, but the what was it? The Balefire one, the Riders on the Storm. That was gorgeous over shepherd's pie.
Oh yeah, I can see exactly how that would work on shepherd's pie.
Yeah. So there was some good stuff in last week's batch, but just could not work out how to get that nacho cheese to actually work as nacho cheese.
Yeah. Not bad though. 1 sauce out of 4, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, 1 sauce out of 4 not being good was not a bad ratio.
Yeah, it's a good game of hit and miss.
Yeah. Today, Figured I'd show off some crisps to you all. I think you might have seen these at one point, but if so, it's been a while.
Happy Easter, everybody, as Rez just reminded me.
Oh yeah, happy Easter. Sorry, I don't have any chili eggs to show you. These are Walker's Max Strong Hot Sauce Blaze flavor. Max Spice, Max Satisfaction, they say on the back. Can you handle the heat? They say down there.
I noticed
I
there's a
have
crinkle
my
cut.
doubts. I have my doubts they're going to be that spicy. And they say they're new. I swear I've had them before.
When this brand says Max Strong, it doesn't usually mean to do with heat. It's to do with the flavour. They usually have a very strong flavour.
Yeah, that's what the Max Strong's supposed to say, but the can you handle the heat down there?
Ah, yeah, I see it now.
And
what flavour
the
did you say they were again?
Spice Max Satisfaction there.
What flavour were they again, Coran?
These are the Hot Sauce Blaze.
Hot Sauce Blaze. Where did you get them from?
I don't know. They were picked up for me by family, but I think it was Morrison's. It was some generic big supermarket.
Possibly Morrison's, Adele.
Nice big one. Good sized crisp.
Irene has just burst the bubble there, and she just says they're not, and you're going to be disappointed.
Oh, absolutely. Kevin's saying dip them in hot sauce.
That does sound like a good suggestion. A little bit of hot sauce. And Stu says they are available in Tesco's.
Wouldn't surprise me. The initial flavour is quite light and paprika-y. You get a bit of heat with it, but not too much. And then it gets a lot more red chili and acidic. They are fairly vinegary. So they're definitely meant to taste of generic supermarket Louisiana-style hot sauce.
This might be just me being a little bit weird, but they're actually sounding quite nice. I just wish they weren't crinkle cut.
Okay.
I have problem with crinkle cut teeth because crinkle cut crisps because of the shape of my teeth. I can't push them with my tongue.
I'll tell you what. If you want hot sauce on them, let's use up the last of my pips.
Where's Dave? You've just pulled out Pips and Dave isn't around.
So this is their La Boca del Diablo. A fairly standard but nicely herby, if I remember right. Super hot sauce. What actually goes into it? Red peppers, 35%. White wine vinegar, which contains sulfates, 27%. Chili of unspecified variety, 9%. Garlic, 6%. Lime juice, 4%. Tomato paste, 27%. Onion, 4%. Salt, sugar. Yeah.
Sounds
Maybe not
right.
that herby. Let me see.
I might have to give one of them a go. That sounds pretty all right.
It's fairly liquid, as you can see, as it pops out.
I was
But
going to say the runniness kind of.
you get a good control over it still with the squeeze bottle. But
I was laughing at.
Oh, that's a good comment. Good comment from Stu.
Keep making comments
that was
like
quite
that.
nice, actually. I find it funny, though, that the 27% vinegar sauce is less vinegar than the crisps.
Lidl have the Trinidad Scorpion Seabuck crisps at the moment.
We're getting to those, Arena. We're getting to those. I did see that they were back. I got two of those, though. I've got the Smokehouse Cayenne flavor, and I've got the Scorpion flavor. So we'll see the Scorpion in just a second. But first off, we got these Smokehouse Cayenne, which, again, I'm afraid, Luciano, are going to be crinkle cut. Again, nice and big, though. But actually, you can see the spices on this one a little bit. Slight dusting in the middle.
Looking nice and thick.
Great
eaten in your
crunch
face
to them.
confuser.
Almost bacony smoke to that. Again, yeah, sort of paprika-y, cayenne flavor to it. Little bit of heat, not too much.
I was sat thinking, I recognised that bag, and then Adele just commented, "I like them ones."
Hmm. Yep, yep.
Me too, James.
Bit of
Well,
a bacony, dry smoke to it. So, depending on what sort of smoke you like, that may or may not work for you. Did it actually
me
say
too,
what type
Joe.
of smoke it is? It's not oak, I could tell you that. No, it's just unspecified smoke flavoring.
Smash them up, sprinkle them over the top of a pasta bake.
Ooh, you know what? That's smoking with the cheese, yes.
I got to admit, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I think of the two, the Max Strong were actually stronger, which I wasn't expecting. Walkers usually disappoint. But we all know this black bag is going to blow both out of the water. These are the Seabrooks Trinidad Scorpion ones. Warning extreme heat on the label there. Don't think they'll be extreme for you lot, but I think they'll still be a good heat. Not sure how well you can see on the camera, but that is a lot more orange than the previous ones.
I thought I'd seen these
Still a
ones
good
as well.
crunch. Definitely a different pepper flavor to them. And a little bit of that super hot perfume you get.
If these are the ones I'm thinking of, these are the ones I didn't like that Adele brought on because they actually do taste of peppers.
Yeah, they do. And I don't remember the previous batch having that light, floral, super hot quality to it. But there is just a little bit of sort of that super hot perfume in these. And tell you what, there is a good heat to them once you're done. There's nothing as you're eating, but it grows in the back of your throat.
Bit of sour cream dip would have went well.
Oh, hell yeah. Cooling cream dip up front. Fire in the throat afterwards. Have another one, cool you right down, heat you right back up.
Yeah.
Good times. Add a bit of onion or something to these as well. Yeah, onion powder, garlic powder, yeast extract, spice extract,
I can hear that crunch through his
habanero,
headphones.
scorpion, and bird's eye powders. Yeah, they've got a good crunch to them.
Yeah.
And you can't hear the crunch on most things through this mic.
Yeah,
It
I can
picks
hear
up.
them.
It cuts out almost all my background sounds. The fact that you're hearing this means there's a lot. Yeah, I don't remember the original batch of these being quite this hot. These have a good, strong heat to them.
Definitely should have been with a sour cream and chive.
Previously, Arena, I absolutely did. This bag, I feel it's a bit hotter than the previous ones. I'm not sure. I know there are people here who absolutely could and wouldn't feel a thing, but I also know there are plenty of you who would actually struggle with these.
Me, I'd probably eat two and then be dying.
Quite possibly.
If I remember them, I think I did. I didn't like these at all.
I definitely think they have. These are definitely stronger than I remember.
That would be
And
rare
I don't
running
remember them
out from
saying
the bag.
spice extract before either.
Ray's probably running out to go and grab another bag to try them.
Hmm?
Ray's probably ran out to grab another bag.
Mhm.
I think they were from Tesco's, but they could be from Lidl or they could be from Morrison's.
Yeah, I know Tesco's are doing them at the moment, but I think they're in a bunch of different supermarkets.
Adele just says them ones are actually in Lidl right at the moment.
Ah, Little has them. Cool.
Well, there you go. And there's that many of them, you only have to have a little walk to get there.
Yeah, those definitely have some heat to them. They are not what I remember. But at the same time, I liked them before. I like them now.
Still taste the
I just
same.
eat them a bit slower.
Yeah, so they still got the same nice flavour, just too bit hotter.
I said there's a little bit more of that real perfume of the super hots to them than there was before. I don't remember them having that element. But other than that, yeah, pretty much the same as they were before. But hotter. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with those.
Three decent snacks. Shame about the sauce.
Yeah, but I mean, we tried that last week. We knew it wasn't quite up to scratch.
Did you try the sauce on these snacks though?
Well, I'm not going to do it on the scorpion ones. That'd be just asking for trouble. But I'll try it on the other two. So we're starting out with a smokehouse can again.
The cheesy
I'll give you
sauce.
another look at the bag just to show you. Does the smoky work with the fake cheese when both are quite cayenne based? Again, I prefer the sauce with less vinegar and more cheese.
Vinegar seems to be the problem on it, really, doesn't it?
It's not a bad mix, but it could be better. And yeah, they've chosen a particularly sharp spirit vinegar, and I don't know why.
Acidity to make a preserve, maybe.
Yeah, but you don't need that much. Oh, the Max Strong again?
The Max Strong.
Hot sauce glaze flavour?
I got a strange feeling if it didn't work with the first one, it's probably not going to work with these neither.
Nah, probably not. That is a really weird mix. Because it's vinegary red chili crisps and vinegary red chili sauce. But you sort of get the creaminess of the nacho cheese sauce, countering the vinegariness of the crisps at first. And then the vinegariness of the two come through at slightly different stages. And it's just all round a really bizarre flavor experience.
Two different types of vinegar hit at the same time. Well, in quick succession.
Yeah. Yeah, see if Aldi has them. They may well do.
Yeah, potato chips are great.
5-minute walk because you got to cross the road. I do remember there was one place I used to go to for card games that was a 30-minute walk if you took one route, or if you took the route where you crossed the road in a less convenient place, it was an hour long.
Ouch.
Just because the only way you could cross that road was with 5 different crossings. It was insane.
If one of the crossings is down, you have to walk miles.
I mean, you just walk a few minutes up the road and you cross pretty quickly, but you got to know that, you know? Once I learned it's cut half an hour off the journey, genuinely.
Yeah, luckily ours is only there. If the car breaks down, we can walk it anywhere, so we'd never starve.
Yep.
It's not like we've got 5 miles to walk with like big carrier bags or anything like that.
Oh. That sounds rough.
Anything else to show us this week, Coran?
Well, I didn't prepare any spoons, but I did find this thing. This is the Yorkshire Emporium's Our Carolina's a Rate Reaper. Which,
Our
yeah,
Carolina's a what?
Spelling, a Rate Reaper. You got to spell it in Yorkshire, and you got to pronounce it in Yorkshire because they spelled it in Yorkshire.
Stu saying since you haven't got a spoon, you've got to chug, chug, chug.
That ain't happening. I'm going to do it on my finger or something if I have to. But yeah, this is their smoky garlic hot sauce, they say. But obviously, given the name, it's Carolina Reaper based. It's extra hot, according to them. Yeah, no such thing as sharing bags. Sharing bags are just a challenge. So the ingredients are cider vinegar, onions, tomatoes, red peppers, mixed chilies, which are jalapeno, Carolina Reaper, Scotch bonnet, bird's eye. Then we got garlic, grade A pure amber maple syrup, smoke, salt, pepper, and smoked paprika. Oh, we got a dropper cap to it, or a flow restrictor, or whatever you want to call it. See how it pours onto my finger? Come on, don't drip everywhere, please.
Looks all right.
Yeah. And
overly runny.
I'm not going to be able to show you this, but there's lots of little garlic grains in that.
I can't read that one out, Annie.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a good cough.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of vinegar to this, definitely, but it's sweet and garlicky up front, and then you very much get the flavor of the Reaper coming through, and it's got a good heat to it. I'm sure it'd be a much higher heat if I hadn't just had a whole load of Scorpion crisps. And yeah, there's an undercurrent of smoke to that. It's mostly a very garlicky Reaper sauce. You definitely taste the chili. You definitely taste the garlic. It's sweeter than I was expecting, but not in a bad way.
Heat rating?
Heat rating, I'm not sure because I've just had a whole load of Scorpion crisps. It's got some heat to it. I wouldn't say it's as much as the crisps had, but yeah, it's probably a little light on the Reaper, but it definitely still tastes of the Reaper.
Stu and Annie are shouting chug, chug, chug.
It ain't happening. I'm not chugging Reaper sauce. Pure and simple.
He's still got some chocolate orange left to eat.
I do reckon this is going to go well with a cheese toasty or something. Maybe pizza, actually. I do find a sriracha type sauce goes quite well on pizza, so sort of sweet, garlicky, smoky, Reaper heavy over the top of the cheese. I could see it. You know what? You want me to drip a tiny bit in my mouth? Fine. But I'm not going to pour.
Chug, 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 chug.
That's as much as you're getting, which is not very much.
There you go, Coran. Irina's got something that goes very well with crisps. It's a new product coming soon, and you can be the review.
Oh, would love to.
That sounds interesting. Something that she actually
Yeah.
knows will go well with crisps.
I'd be surprised if chutneys didn't. Well, I'm not doing it, Kevin. There is definitely heat to that. It's a slow heat compared to most Reaper products, but there's definitely some heat to that.
Evening vote.
Yeah, that's the Yorkshire Emporium's smoky garlic hot sauce there. Our Carolina's a Rate Reaper,
So
which is REY apostrophe T if you need a clarification.
yeah,
Yeah, they speak Yorkshire. It's really weird. Here in Sheffield, so many places speak Yorkshire. Even IKEA speaks Yorkshire. They're from Sweden.
the staff that work there aren't.
No, but I mean, they plaster the walls in Yorkshire speak.
Oh, did they? I've never noticed. I'll have to go into IKEA in Yorkshire now.
Oh, in the rest of Yorkshire, they don't.
Yeah.
In Leeds, they don't.
Yeah.
It's
Just-
only in Sheffield for some reason.
I might have to go and see Sheffield's IKEA now.
Do if you want. It's very funny. But it's just, it makes no sense to me. Why would you put big Yorkshire greetings on the walls in a specifically Swedish furniture shop?
To welcome the people of Yorkshire.
Also, if you do go there, blueberry chocolate is fantastic. It's practically more blueberry than chocolate.
I don't like blueberries or chocolate, so you're not bribing me.
Well, if you don't like either, then it's not for you.
I was
But
going to say it's not going to do me at all. Chocolate oranges are alright. Dark chocolate version.
ooh, a
eat
jar
some.
put aside of something. Ooh.
Hey, what's up with Yorkshire? There's now up with Yorkshire.
No, there's no up with Yorkshire.
Just IKEA, apparently.
Just places that aren't from Yorkshire doing Yorkshire speak for no reason. I've not been to John Smith's, so I don't know.
They could do. I've never been. I might have to go. It's only in Tadcaster, which isn't far from here.
Well, Cadcaster isn't Sheffield, is it?
No, but Tadcaster's still. Oh, is it Yorkshire? It might not be Yorkshire yet. Might not be.
Well, what I suggest you do is come to Sheffield and just go around every store and see
Curious
if you
now.
can find which ones are and aren't Yorkshire.
Tadcaster's near Weatherby.
So is it down to Yorkshire yet?
Yeah, is Weatherby Yorkshire? That's the real question.
Who knows?
It's in between Weatherby, York, and Leeds.
So it's Yorkshire then, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, it's Yorkshire.
Should be. Oh, that reminds me, though, of going to see bands. And, you know, the band's starting to perform really well, and the crowd starts chanting. What they chant is Yorkshire over and over and over. And the band gets really weirdly offended because being an American band, they've never heard of Yorkshire. And so they're not sure what the crowd's chanting. So they actually just single somebody out and go, hey, come up on stage, tell us what's being said, please.
And I'm back.
And
Weatherby
just,
is-
yeah, I really love that idea that American bands come over and get offended because they think the Yorkshire crowd are calling them crap.
Yep, Taddy's Yorkshire.
I don't know what is and isn't Yorkshire.
I think Yorkshire start well for us. Just as you get outside of Middlesbrough and get towards Gisborne, it becomes Yorkshire.
Oh, you're telling me Middlesbrough isn't Yorkshire?
No,
Huh.
Middlesbrough's not. Middlesbrough's Teesside.
I might be in Middlesbrough later this
Tees
week.
Valley. You might be in Middlesbrough later this week. You'll have to let us know. It's only 9 miles from where I live.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be at a card game tournament and I'm immediately going to go back down to other card game tournaments elsewhere in the country.
You're just flying up
I'm
and
just
flying
traveling
back
the country for card
No,
games.
I don't just fly over.
Yeah, well. Would have been good to bump into you, even if it was just
Sorry.
to grab a cheeseburger or something.
Say hello.
I
Say
can do, I'm
hello.
afraid. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to see you sometime, but no can do on this one, I'm afraid.
That statement there.
Welsh beers, you say?
Right, I've got to totally agree, because when I went to Wales, I was drinking something called Brains, and all that I can say is it makes John Smith look like. I'm not even. We're not going to go there. We'll change the subject. But yes, Brains.
I
was
can't
a lot-
vouch for Welsh beers. All I can say is that British beers suck. Well, English beers suck.
Brains was.
I'm not a beer fan. Although that said, beer in my hot sauce or on my candied nuts, surprisingly pleasant. As an
Good in-
ingredient, works quite well.
I was going
Just
to
as
say
a
it's
drink, I don't like it.
good in lots of things, especially in your batter for your cod.
Yep. Works well there.
Yeah, Kevin knows the stuff. Skull crack. I had one of the worst hangovers I ever had.
Ooh.
It was a night of drinking Brains that actually I'm not going to tell that story live, but it was an embarrassment. I did something really embarrassing in the hotel room.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Which pie? No, I won't. Yeah, anything does make us taste good. You're right there. Anyway, we're a chili group. We're not a beer group.
Unless you're Dan Reed's friend. He makes chili beer.
He does. He does. They are Bang On Brewery, Irina. They do some really good, amazing ones. Why can't I
Ed,
hear?
show these again. We had the Fire Eaters Smoking Hot Smokehouse Cayenne. Not that hot. Nice and smoky. Nice cayenne and paprika flavor to them. Almost bacony type smoke. Pretty good. The Walker's Max Strong Hot Sauce Blaze. Red chili and vinegar. You've got to like your Louisiana style sauces for that because it is very red chili and vinegar. But if that's what you like, will do the job very nicely. And then the Fire Eaters from Seabrooks again. Scorpion ones this time. Definitely taste the super hots in there. Definitely taste the onion in there. Good flavor to them. Very hot. More so than they used to be. Would definitely recommend, but be ready for the heat. And then, yeah, we had a nice, lightly smoky, garlic heavy, somewhat sweet Carolina Reaper sauce from the Yorkshire. What are they? Just the Yorkshire Emporium. To finish things off, I'm going to have just a few more Scorpion crisps, and then I'm going to head out. Also, thanks for the heads up, Stu. It was much needed. I should not have tried to talk while eating those. I think I inhaled some of the chili powder. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll be back again next week. Yeah, that's definitely got some heat in the back of the throat. See you.